So I'm thinking, just as I go, about life, and in particular, man's position in life, man's function, and man's welfare. I haven't really considered the point of view of women because there's enough to think about with the position of men, and my view of what women may think is of course limited because I'm not a woman, and so it's just my sense and my interpretation of how women might view the world. But what I'm thinking is that it would seem at first glance that from a man's point of view, the whole of life can be viewed as being about sex and babies. It seems that a man sets out to find a woman, have sex, and then produce babies. That seems to be, I would say, my impression that the sum total of a man's purposes in life is to find a woman and produce babies with that woman. That seems to be kind of it. Of course, there are other activities and friendships and business, personal development, and other ways. But I really do think it comes down to sex and babies. That seems to be the priority. So I'm wondering about this. I'm wondering if men need to look at the way they live and decide, with all the relevant information, decide if that's the way they want to be living. It would seem that men are very much utilities. They are functional, and men are, in a sense, used to fulfill a purpose of having children and raising children. So, at first glance, it seemed a woman would look at the field of men arrayed before her that she could choose from, and it seemed she would be considering her welfare and the welfare of any potential children. It would seem like she's looking for somebody who has resources and the ability to provide for her and her children. I think a woman does see it as being her and her children as the focus of her life. I think a woman sees a child as her child, and the man is more of a support. He's useful. But I do think a woman sees children as being hers, and the man makes childbirth possible, but the child is hers. And that's how it is for women, I think. I think it explains a lot of how society functions. It does appear that men are viewed as the supporters of a woman's life and the supporters of children. In other words, he's useful as a functional object, a utility. I don't think men are viewed in any other significant way I think men are viewed for what they can do, what they can provide. It's as if men are human doings before they're human beings. I suppose it does come down to the essential reality that women are the producers of children. Women make life possible. Men aid in the process, but the people who do the work are women. And society is very much formed around women. Everything is about making life work for women.